Hi, Shekhar. Good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah. So today, on the day 6 of Terraform, we are going to cover what do you mean by a registry, what do you mean by workspace, what do you mean by remote backend, and what do you mean by state locking mechanism. In this session, all are important. I mean to say that, see, everything is important, but these things, whatever in today's class, one second. Sorry. So in today's class, like whatever we discuss, in terms of a registry, we have to know. In terms of a remote state backend, we have to know, and we have to know what exactly the state lock mechanism. All these things we have to know actually. Correct.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one second, Shikhar. Sorry, Shikhar. So like today's, as I said, we need a registry. We would like to know what is a registry, and we would like to know what I mean by a remote state backup, and we would like to know what you mean by a state locking mechanism, and then we'll get to know what you mean by a workspace. Okay, quickly jumping into the topic. Okay, and the first topic is Terraform registry. A little bit, I'll be saying this topic at the end of the today's session. I'll directly jump into the what do you call the workspace. So what do you mean by a workspace? So this is like a simple concept, but these will not be used in the real time so frequently. I mean to say, so a very few organizations they might be following this one, but I'll say the reason like why people are not following this one and why few people are following this one. So what is the main intention of this one is, see, let's say if you have written a code in main.tf with all the things, if we hit Terraform apply, that will be executed in the console, correct? After executing, what we will get it? We will get it terraform.tf state file, correct?
Yes.
If we execute again Terraform apply, what happens?
It will display one message like it matches the infrastructure.
Exactly. Yeah. So it means that if we have a Terraform TF state, until we have a Terraform TF state file, if we hit 100 times Terraform apply also, it will showcase a message saying that it is matches with the console, something like that. It will showcase a message. But coming to the Terraform workspace, it is like, we have to create a new workspaces. In every new workspace creation, we can hit Terraform apply. So every new workspace creation, you will be generating a new TF state file. So I'll be showcasing in the demo how it looks like and what is the importance of that. Okay.
So
yeah,
we are manually creating workspace for Terraform state files.
It's not like a Terraform state file. When I showcase the demo, you'll get to know that. Just give me a moment. I'm just logging into my AWS machine.
Okay.
So when you get the practical, now you'll get to know the clarity what exactly I'm talking about.
Bro, yesterday while I was practicing, I created an IAM user and I have provided AWS configure, access key and secret key.
Okay.
And then I tried to execute the script, but the AMI I have provided, I have taken it from root login AMI type.
Root logging.
Yeah, whenever I logged in with root, that time in that available AMIs, I have taken AMI type and I have kept it in script.
Okay.
And after doing AWS configure, when I tried to Terraform apply, it is showing AMI is not correct.
Not correct. And make sure that the AMI which you picked up, it doesn't belongs to the ARM. See, we have an AMIs, few AMIs belongs to the ARM mode, few AMIs belongs to the normal mode. Every time we have to pick up the normal mode, not the ARM.
What is the difference, bro?
I'll showcase. It doesn't have any difference, but in terms of the cost and everything, the additional features it has, it. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, I'll be showcasing. Just once complete, once we complete, I'll showcase at the end. I'm copying the instance ID. Yeah, I'm pasting. You're able to see my screen, right? Font is fine, right?
Yeah, bro. A little bit zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, and today is D6. Okay, so let's say dot here. Quickly write occur. Okay, you say me now what I have to write it.
Region.
It will be a practice for you as well. Next, I want to create a resource, EC2.
Resource AWS instance, we're calling it the custom resource, whatever it may be, that may be web or anything.
Whatever, I'll put EC2 something for understanding purpose.
Yeah.
Next.
AMI type and instance type is mandated here. T2.micro, which is free tier.
Next, let's put a tag.
Tag. Workspace server or Raju capital.
Raj, normal Raj. See again, I'm forgetting bracket.
Yeah.
See, it gives us the information. See from where it started. Okay, let me copy the AMI. Come on, AMI, where are you? Where are you? Yeah, here it is. Why it's not pasting? Copy. Yeah, it's pasted. So as usually when we hit now Terraform apply, as we do it, right?
Yes.
So it cannot create new things multiple times, as it will say as the infrastructure is up to date. Correct. So if you want to know if you want to execute the same thing in the multiple workspaces, here is the commands that we have to execute it. First of all, we have to know that which workspace we are in now. This is the command to get to know that which workspace, what are the workspaces are available. So if you see here default, it means see it when it's like a git, guys. Like when you do a git, right? When you do a git branch, git checkout or something like that, it will show an asterisk symbol, correct? It means that we were in the current this workspace mode. You got it? While you guys are dealing with the git also,
there will be a default master branch.
Correct, exactly. It is like similar to the asterisk will be available over there, right? Now what I will do is, what I'll be creating a new workspace is a command called as this thing. I'll name the new workspace as shaker. Okay, or else you can put it as a technical term. I'll put it dev just for a good understanding.
Yes.
What is a command for creating a new workspace? It is Terraform workspace new and dev, new and the name of the workspace. When I hit spelling mistake, when I hit, what it is saying? It is saying created and switch it to the workspace tab. I want to new it. Hit the list button. You can easily get to know that. See, we were in the dev, and it is in the asterisk. Or else you want to know only the information like where exactly we are, other than listing. We have another command called as this thing. Show. It means it will show which workspace we are in. Similarly, like if we hit git branch, it shows us, right? Like it showcases us which branches we are in, and etc.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is the concept of a Git. So now where we are? Now we are in the dev mode, correct?
Yes.
See, the new important thing is, if we create a dev mode, if you hit ls, see, you can see a directory called terraform.tfstate.d. It is a directory name. If you go to the inside of the directory, if you hit ls, you can see a dev has been created. So whatever you create a new workspace over here, it automatically creates automatically it creates a new directory with the name of this one, and it creates a new directory under dev. If you see under dev, ls, nothing is there as of now. See, when you execute, see, let's execute this one, okay? Let's execute this one in it. I'll use a validate. Okay. Plan. Okay, I'm hitting the apply button. Spelling mistake. Oh, it's taken. Just wait for 10 or 15 seconds for creation.
So if we create any other workspace also, it will be fall in that directory, terraform.d.
Exactly, terraform.tfstate.d.
So that's the default directory.
It automatically creates.
Yes. And all the new workspaces will get inside.
Exactly. See, now it created, and if you hit ls, see, there is no tfstate file you can see over here. It will be created, the tfstate file, under the dev. Hit ls, you can see a tfstate file. See.
Yes.
See, previously when we seen, it was not there. When after hitting, it was there.
Yes.
So now what we will do is, now let's go back. Okay, I'm into the same base directory. Now where we are now, workspace. Sure, where we are now, we are in the dev mode. Correct. Now what I will do is, I'll create another new workspace. I'll put it as a QA, just for a technical word. You can put anything. The senior QA has been created and it switched. And if you want to know where we are now, it is show. If you want to know the list of everything, here we are. And if I click ls, if we go to the terraform.tfstate ls, see a new workspace has been created. And if you go to the QA and ls, nothing is there as of now. Correct. So if you hit Terraform apply again. So in general, if you hit Terraform apply, what happens? It will send, it has matches with your something like that. It will showcase, right? Now if you hit Terraform apply auto approve, it will start creating, because we are in the new environment. So it started creating. I can showcase even the console as well. Let me log into the console. Z8DSMS. Okay. Yeah, you can see on my screen. Yes. See, these are created for one for dev workspace, another one for QA workspace. So you can see it is completed. And if you go ls, and if you go to the terraform.state.d, ls, see, you have two things. If you go to the QA, ls, you can see the terraform.tfstate.
Yes.
So this is the concept of a workspace. So in so far, like, we have not used this type of this workspace in the real world, actually. Okay, especially me, I did not use in the real world. We have not used, but maybe some project people, they might suggest using this one. But like, as a personal, if you ask me like whether you want me to use this one, I say just for a practice purpose, use these kind of mechanism, and you can execute in other ways. Like, let's say you're practicing something, rather than creating the new folders and doing all the stuff, let's create a workspace and you do all the stuff in separate workspace. But in the real world, it might create confusion if you hit, because and later on, like whatever we are writing now, like in the final line, we'll be integrating that with the CI pipeline. So in the CI pipeline, it creating a new workspace with the same name again and again, it might create a problem. And of course, we can write a shell script with respect to that, some using if else conditions and etc. I understand, but still, it always, like, how you design the infrastructure and how you design the way you write is all important. Correct?
Yes, bro. Yes.
So now what I will do is, see, let's say I want to destroy it. So let's say if I want to delete the complete workspace, it will not delete. The reason for that one is, it in this particular workspace, it has already the contents. It contents are already exist actually. Okay. For every workspace, if you want to view what are the things has been installed, this is the command. Spelling mistake again. See, what happened again? Terraform. Okay. Sure. Okay, fine. This is like a stateful mechanism. Okay. I'm here now. Oh, wait a moment. Let's go back to the main. Yeah. Now where we are now? Workspace. Sure. Yeah, you're in queue. Now, if you want to know, hit the same command state. It gives Terraform state. What happened? Okay, what's the main intention of this command? I might write some syntax error. What the intention of this Terraform state is like, it gives the information of what are the services that you have deployed. That's it. Okay, so now let's say you have done your practice and everything, and you want to delete the Terraform workspace, let's say. And it's not like deleting. It means like just going to the Terraform directory and just deleting this dev environment like rm-rf. No, never doing that way. Okay, if you do in that way, what happens is, like, the memory, the details of those things will be logged actually when you want to execute the next Terraform scripts. It will not allow to do something, so again you have to debug those things and etc. So as we would like to go in a smoother way for deleting it also, see, this is what there is a command called, first what we have to do is, like, where we are now.
Bro, your screen got stuck, bro. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Sorry.
It's fine. Yeah. Now we are in the QA environment, QA workspace. So first foremost thing is we have to destroy it, everything. First we have to destroy everything. Oh, first we have to destroy everything with respect to the workspace. So it is deleting in the QA environment.
Instead of directly going for RM, we have to first destroy
We have
it.
to destroy it. First destroy it and then go to the default workspace and then delete the new workspaces. That is the procedure.
Okay.
So this is a small topic and simple topic, but still, the way you organize is most important in terms of these things. See, now it has been destroyed. Now what I will be doing is, see, Terraform workspace list. Now I am in QA. I want to go to the dev now. So what is the command for doing is workspace select which one, dev. So I'm in the dev now. If you hit list, see the asterisk mark is in the dev. If you want to hit this one as well, show. See, we are in the dev. Now what we will do is we will destroy it even here as well. Come on, destroy it, destroy it. Yeah, it's destroyed. Now what we will do is, now we have to go with the we have to move to the default workspace. Okay. Terraform
workspace, select default.
Correct. So we are moved to the default. Just for confirmation, every time click this command for your confirmation. Show or list. Okay.
Yes.
So now you are in the default. Okay. So now what we will do is, like, now we will delete the new workspaces. Okay. The command for that one is this one, delete. How we have done select? It is like delete dev. Sorry. Dev. So it's deleted it. If you want to know it, whether it is deleted or not. Space. Come on, man. Space. List. See, default and QA is the dev is deleted. Similarly, delete the same thing, QA. See, QA is also deleted. And now if you hit the list again, you can see the default. Now click ls, you can see this directory. If you go inside, nothing is.
Yes, bro. What is you said no, we are not supposed to do RMI for RF. What happens if we do that? We will lose the.
What happens is, like, when we wantedly going to this directory and deleting the dev workspace and QA workspace, what happens is, like, in generally those informations and everything that will be stored in the cache or somewhere in the machine, right? So whenever if you hit the new what do you call new scripts, it might affect that. It might affect. So the proper procedure to delete a workspace is, you have seen it just now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a proper procedure for doing it. Okay. Now next, so the same thing, if you see on your screen, is like the importance of what do you mean a command of list. When you hit the list command, and what exactly you'll be viewing it. Asterisk is means that you are in that particular place. And if you want to switch to the any other way, is to select is the command. Okay. And if you want to create any new workspace, this is the command, and what exactly those things you can see on the screen. And similarly, this is like if you want to delete any workspace, and this is a command and all the fun over here. The same thing, whatever I said. Okay. Next, like sometimes, like if let's say, like, you have not destroyed it. Let's say example, you have not destroyed the in one of the environment, you have not destroyed it. When you try to do Terraform workspace delete and new dev, what happens is it will say I cannot delete it because the content is already existing. So if you want that needs to be deleted, I mean to say forcefully, then we have a command called -force. But this is not a recommended command to do it. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next, this is like a command for showcasing the present directory, something similar to the Git. Okay. So all these things are these things. These things are respectively workspaces. Okay. So the next concept is graph, and this is just for your understanding, Shaker. Graph is nothing but how it looks. I'm going to show you, and what are the things that we have to install for getting these things. I'll show you. Let's say, like, we have installed this main.tf. I mean to say that our script has been executed. Okay. And after that, if you want to know that what are the services in terms of graphical usage, no, we have to install a software called GraphViz. Okay. See, I have it. There was already installed in my machine. Okay. It is like command called yum install graphviz.-y. So what is the importance after this one? What we have to do is we have to hit this command. You can see on my screen, the command starts with Terraform graph pipe dot hyphen tsvg greater than graph dot svh. What does it mean is the services which is already has, it will create a new file called graph dot svg. See here, it created it. It has all the content. Let's say as of now, see, it has all the content. Okay, this gives the practical picture. And now you might be asking me, in the CLI, how we can view it? In the CLI, you cannot view it. Okay, as of now, I'll be showcasing what we call in the documentation how it looks like. Okay, in real world, we were not using this one, but just for your understanding, I just want to showcase this as well. Or else, let me do this way. Terraform graph. So see, if you created any services, like it will showcase the graph in this way. That's it. It's just for your understanding. That's it. Okay. So now see, after creating this command, it gives us the output over here. If you are executing these things in your Windows machine, then automatically this will be created in your browser. But now we were executing in the command line, right? It creates only this one, because command line doesn't have a browser. That's the reason, like, we are unable to see this this picture.
So this one, like in our script, whatever we are using output of one service to input, all will reflect here, right?
Exactly. It is just like your understanding purpose, like how many services that has been deployed. And in terms of a graphical user, it showcases in this way. That's it. It's just for your understanding purpose. That's it.
So for this, we need one graph package and this command.
That's it. That's it. Package yum install graph viz -y. That's it. And this command.
And this command to create this graph.svg file, right?
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
And then to show the graph, what is the command? Same command?
No, nothing. After executing that, you'll be creating this one actually. The graph that be created. If you are in the Windows machine, let's say in the Windows machine, you have installed the graph viz. In the CLI, we are using a command called graph, this one. In Windows, in the Google, you have to get the zip package or some other package with the name of graph viz. Okay, after getting it, this will be created. Okay, after using this one. Once you created this one, you have to right click on this one and take, like, you have to use copy path.
Okay.
Copy path in the sense, in the CLI language, it is a PWD. Where exactly it exists? It exists /root /day6 and /this thing. Similarly, in the Windows, it will be saved in some place. Then take right click and copy path and put it in the browser. So automatically, you can see this kind of picture.
But from Linux, we can't do that, bro.
We can't do that because we do not have a browser, right?
Yes.
So this is just for your understanding purpose. I'm showcasing it, like, there is a concept called graph, like just for viewing purpose only, that we will be, I just showcased you. That's it. Okay. Chala. And the next topic is most important in total Terraform. Okay. So the next topic is a remote backend. So you were asking on the day one or maybe day two, like, TF state files and etc. Right?
Yes,
so now here
tf.state.backup.
tf.state files as well. Terraform.tf state file. So coming just a back picture, if we execute any script, okay, Terraform.tf state file will be created, correct?
Yes.
Now think a stranger or maybe some unknown person came and, like, in Terraform.tf state added something knowingly or unknowingly. So what happens? Everything is collapsed, correct?
Yes.
You cannot destroy it, you can't do anything. See, that's the reason, like, it is purely our duty to store the Terraform.tf state anywhere. You have to store it anywhere, your wish. If you want to put it anywhere, your wish. Like, as per the documentation in terms of Terraform, it is saying that you can store the Terraform.tf state either in JFrog Artifactory or in S3 bucket or some other places. Okay. And in the organization, the real world, why we will basically store it Terraform.tf state in S3 bucket is the communication in between your local and the S3 bucket will be simple. It requires only a keys and the access. That's it for communication. If you store this Terraform.tf state in the JFrog, there will be additional configuration also needed. So rather than making a mess for storing for communication purpose, not communication, connecting purpose. So we were using we have concluded stating that we need to store the Terraform.tf state file in the S3 bucket. So for making that, what are the steps that we have to do? We have to do very carefully, because if we do a small mistake, the Terraform.tf state file will be collapsed. And afterwards, like, you cannot get that back. It's all gone.
Okay.
So for doing that, there are one thing that you need to require from your end. That is creation of S3 bucket. That's it. And along with that, another new concept comes into the picture along with the Terraform TF S3 bucket. That is an optional, but if it is needed, then it will be a good for you. Good for you in the sense, good for the project. What does it mean is creation of DynamoDB table. Why we have to create a DynamoDB now? That comes into another question now. See, let's say you have created a S3 bucket. Okay. You ran it. Let's say like you ran Terraform apply from here. Knowingly or unknowingly, I also ran Terraform apply in my machine.
Okay.
In general, what happens?
It applies. And then backend it gets.
See, there is a script. Knowingly or unknowingly, you are in some other place. I am in some other place. Knowingly or unknowingly, we two are simultaneously hitting Terraform apply at a time.
Okay.
You have done some changes on main.tf, and I have done some changes on main.tf. Okay. Your changes and my changes are totally different.
Yes.
I am also hitting Terraform apply from my local. You are also hitting the Terraform apply from your local.
Okay.
So what happens now? What happens? What could be the reasons and what problems that we might face it?
The configuration may override.
Yeah, Terraform state. Yeah, that will be override, and it creates a problem. It doesn't have any locking mechanism. That is a point to be noted.
Yes. Locking mechanism in the sense for state file.
Exactly.
Yes.
See, when you hit Terraform apply and when I hit Terraform apply, there will be some milliseconds difference, right?
Yes.
In that milliseconds, if we enable the lock, then what happens is you have hit some 3 milliseconds before when I hit. So my window will be stating that this is locked.
Yes.
If we want to achieve those kind of things, we have to initiate a DynamoDB table, and who all are hitting the Terraform apply at a time, those information that will be stored in the DynamoDB table for the future purpose.
Okay.
Got the point, right?
Yes, bro. So here mainly we are storing and securing the state file.
Exactly. That is the funda of remote backend.
Okay.
And this is a one-time project for the one-time task for the entire project.
So it has to be very critical, and sensitive.
Exactly. One-time task for the entire project. You just imagine entire project.
Okay.
Only one-time task. Okay. So now I'll be showcasing how we have to do that and what are the things that we have to put in mind for making that happen. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's quickly jump into our demo. I'm just clearing the screen. Okay.
So can you show me that presentation once again? The slide.
Sure.
Yeah. Take the slide. So TF start file we are storing in remote backend in the sense.
Remote backend in the sense S3 bucket. That see, remote backend means it might be S3, it might be JFrog Artifactory tool, or it might be anywhere if you want to put it. That is the technical terminology called as remote backend.
Okay, and TF files the central repository.
Exactly. It means that in the real world, what happens is like whatever we are hitting now, that is like main.tf and
Main.tf.
variable, all these things will be in the central repository. Central repository is nothing but GitHub, Git.
Okay, that may be anyone, anything.
Yeah, anything, any VCS.
Okay. So for Terraform itself, we don't have any organized, like for Docker, we have Docker Hub.
Why making a mess? Do one thing, create a repository. Okay, store all your script in that, and don't give access to other engineers. I mean to say,
Yeah.
give access or you give grant access only to your team members for that
Yes, yes.
repository. That's it. It's enough. No one will touch your repository, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah. So what I'll be doing is just for I'm deleting this directory just for our good way of doing it. Okay, I'm deleting even this graph. Okay, so now other than main.tf, nothing is there. So what we will do now is I'll create a directory called backend. Okay,
Okay.
.tf.
Okay.
When I open backend.tf, I'll be writing a new files. Okay, provider, AWS. You can ask any questions, Shekhar. This is a must. If you do any mess, no, gone. Everything gone. After creation of this one, implement any script and check it. Then only you'll get to know that.
Yeah, bro. So
Right.
this one, backend.tf, we are writing the file.
Correct. This is a
And
one-time task.
okay, in addition with main.tf.
No. We have to write this separately.
Okay.
I'll say you'll get to know that why I've used it separately and what is this. Okay. You'll get to know you'll get to know in few minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm creating the S3 bucket, and for that one is just check the same document, like we have a documentation.
Terraform.io.
Yeah, in the document you can easily get to it, like I'll use a simple word making as S3 bucket. I remember these things, so I'm just writing it. Bucket is equal to, okay, and hope you are aware that if we create any bucket with a name, you cannot create the same name anytime.
Yes, bro.
You're aware, right?
Yes, yes.
There is a rule. So now what I'll be doing is we will say that Terraform hyphen training. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, what a beautiful spelling. And
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Terraform hyphen training. This is our bucket name. Okay. And make sure that whatever the name we are explicitly mentioning here, that needs to be used everywhere in the project while you're storing the remote state over there. Okay. And if you
Okay.
are changing here by mistake, entire thing will be off. Okay.
Okay.
So we have to be very careful. And see, that's it. The creation of bucket. The main fields are that's it. Okay. The main fields for creating the bucket is that's it. And if you want to put an additional fields, it's purely up to you. The tag, like what I'm putting it is like I'm just putting it as the same name. Okay. Tag just for our understanding. I'm just putting the same name. The bucket, the tag name, just for understanding. Okay. And this is for creation of the what do you call S3 bucket.
S3 bucket.
So what I'll be doing is, see, without this DynamoDB table also, you can proceed with your remote backup. Why we are creating a DynamoDB table is only for one purpose. That purpose is like to avoid the, what do you call this, multiple apply commands other simultaneously. Why making a mess? Because to enable, in simple way, to enable the state locking mechanism, we are writing the DynamoDB table. That's it.
What are the other ways to enable the locking mechanism, bro?
Nothing else.
As
We
of
have
now.
to no, nothing else. We have to write this DynamoDB table. What do you call it? For locking it, for locking purpose. If you are, this is an optional. As I said, this is an optional. If you do not require this one, no problem. No problem. Not to create this one. Okay, it's but just for your good understanding, like you can put it. Okay, and this one, it is hard to remember. Just going to documentation, and I'm listing in DynamoDB.
In
Okay,
real time also that state file will be locked, no, bro.
exactly, yeah. See, just go here, DynamoDB table. Okay, and I found something over here. I'll copy the same thing. Okay, I'll copy this one. Copy, paste. Here, yeah, this is not pasting. Copy, paste. Yeah. So what is this DynamoDB table is? Like I'm just using the documentation. What is this DynamoDB table is? It is creating, as per the documentation, it is creating a table, and to that table, it is adding the user ID, game title as an attributes, and along with that, it is adding even the global secondary indexes as well. All these things you'll get to know after creation of this table. Okay, you'll get to know what is this and how it looks like in the DynamoDB table. Anyway, anytime did you create a DynamoDB table?
No, no, bro.
Okay, I'm putting it as my first, or else wait, putting as a good name, Terraform hyphen TRANING hyphen okay. I'm just naming the table name as Terraform hyphen training hyphen DynamoDB. Okay.
Yes.
And I am saving it. Nothing I've done it. I just created two scripts over here. So the first movement is like hit it, create it. Okay. Argument or block. I forgot to close the bracket. I feel again. See, I forgot bracket again. So you might be asking, we have to create a remote backend, right? And why we are doing them? You'll get to know what it will see. Now, if you click ls, nothing is there. As usually, I'm hitting Terraform in it. Okay, and similarly, I'm going to the validate. You're getting it, right, Shaker?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Please ask 100 times also. Okay, no worries. It is applying the change, and let's go to the AWS instance and let's check. S3 DynamoDB. See, you can see with see, you create a table called Terraform hyphen training.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, S3 bucket with Terraform. In the DynamoDB, open this and go to a tables. See, you can see a table, a DynamoDB table called Terraform hyphen training DynamoDB. If you see here, I'm just decreasing the font. Okay, if you see here, this is a table and this is the indexes. Any engineer by other, I mean to say that you at a time hit Terraform apply, when I at a time hit Terraform apply, if it that needs to lock, then those details will be captured here. See how it captured the example of this one. It captured similar things actually. You got the point?
Okay.
Okay. Just go back to our things. ls. See, when I hit ls, it created terraform.tf state. So now the actual backend starts. You know what is that actual backend starts? Is that just go ls here, create a file called backend.tf, go to here, and we have to write the script. Backend, I'm using it as ES3. Okay. 1, 2 brackets.
To establish the connection.
Exactly. It's not like establishing. I'm sending this terraform.tf state to there. So you'll get to know what
Okay.
fields I'm using it. -2 bucket name. Oh,
Yes, 3 we have given. Oh yeah, sorry. Terraform.rancher.
I think we will confirm it again whether the spellings are everything correct or not. Region, bucket name. Yeah. Key. This is most important here. Okay. Here, what is the bucket name? Where we have to store it? Terraform. Terraform hyphen training slash where we have to store it. You can put stating us remote hyphen backend slash dot tf state. So you what do you understand in the line called key? Can you help me? What do you understand over there?
Okay, in that bucket, we are giving the path remote backend and then this file name.
Exactly. So this is the name. You want to put whatever you want.
Okay.
No worries. Okay, you can put it. Why I put here is you'll get to know after execution.
Okay.
In making a good format, I use it. DynamoDB underscore table. Sorry, is equal to what is the name of my DynamoDB hyphen
Training hyphen Dynamo.
Is that correct?
Yes, bro.
Welcome. Terraform hyphen training hyphen DynamoDB. NING DynamoDB. Okay, coming to the S3 bucket. Terraform hyphen TRA NING. Okay, it is correct.
Bro,
Okay,
in this
now,
line, the first line Terraform, after that backend S3 is there, no?
no, this is not the part which I created there. Okay.
No, no,
for
not
that,
this one. Top second.
Yeah. I'm able to explain the same thing. First thing is backend. Where exactly you want the Terraform TF state file should store. I used a backend called S3 over here. Okay. Similarly, in which region you want to put it, what is the name of the bucket you want to put the Terraform state, and inside the name, which place you want me to put. I'm just saying as create a remote hyphen backend folder. Inside the folder, I'm saying to create this one. You got the point? Shekhar? Hello? Shekhar, you there?
Yes, bro. I kept it in mute, yeah.
Okay, so you understood this key point, right?
Yeah, I understand this one.
If you do not understand, I'll repeat once again. No problem in that. If you have any confusion in key, let me know. I'll say again. I'm saving it. Okay. So now if I hit ls, see, this is most important. Just go back here. See, as of now, if I hit refresh, as of now in Terraform training bucket, nothing is there, correct?
Yes, bro.
So now what I'm saying is if I hit ls, I could see a Terraform state file over here, correct?
Yes.
What I'm saying is I will send this Terraform TF state file in the S3 bucket now.
Yes, bro.
Okay. What I'll be doing is I'll be hitting this init command.
Okay.
Wait, I missed the bracket. See, I missed the bracket again. There are two brackets, right? Okay, what I'll be doing is I'll be hitting the init command. So in the init command, what it is saying, missing the okay, we'll do one thing. Creates the problem over here every time. Okay, what I'll be doing is, let's remove this one. It's not even required to remove this actually. It creates it creates a problem every time. If I hit init, what happens? Let's do one thing. Let's delete this table now. Okay, I just now deleted that. Just I'm not entering any table.
Okay, bro.
See, if you hit Terraform init, can you read what it is saying?
We want to copy existing state to the new backend.
Yeah.
It is asking yes or no.
Yeah. If you hit S, what happens is the Terraform state, which is underlying under the LS.
Yes,
After
yes.
hitting LS, right, that will
Yes.
send it to the there in the S3 word.
Okay.
I'm hitting LS. See what happens now. See, it sent. Just go to the here and refresh. See, under the Terraform training, this bucket is created. Under that, it is storing as terraform.tf state.
Okay.
So I'll just show again the backend which I written. I used only these two parts, and you can put in any number of folders in between this. Okay, just for timing, I just removed it. Okay. So
Okay.
you understood this one, right? Okay. As of now, leave about the DynamoDB. There might be something issue what I've written. So you understood, right? What exactly you are doing it now? See now, like if you go to the Terraform-training folder, there is a folder called this one, and under that it creates a Terraform.tf state file. If you open this Terraform.tf state file, I'll grant public access to that as of now. Make public, and you can view now. So you can see all the TF state file of the S3 bucket and DynamoDB mentioned. So you can see all these DynamoDB and the S3 bucket details. You got it, right?
Yes, bro. One doubt, bro.
Yeah.
So now whatever TF state files configuration it is copying. If we did any Terraform apply, so it will get changed.
Yeah, exactly. It will go there. You'll get to know the another. I'll show you another example also. No worries.
Okay.
See now, if I hit LS, if you see the Terraform state file,
Okay.
empty.
Yeah.
Nothing is it automatically went there. See now you'll get to know if I showcase one example, you'll understand perfectly. I feel.
Okay.
I just went back. Okay. Now all the funda is there inside the backend.tf. Correct?
Yes.
Now I'll go to the our actual script called main.tf. Okay.
Okay.
What I'll be doing is now, okay, before going to the main dot, okay, I'll be doing is like this one. Just go here and configure the another backend now here. So you'll get to know why I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Same thing, copy it. Same thing, copy again. But
Okay.
there one small change is there.
So earlier we have hit the Terraform init inside backend.tf, right?
Yeah, that is for the first time we have to do that. What does it
Yes.
mean is, while we are creating a S3 bucket, there is a terraform.tf state file. It's there, right, on the local. I want to move that to the S3 bucket. That's the reason I've used it over there. Correct?
Yes.
So now
yes.
what I will be doing is, see here, generally people will do one mistake actually. I'll be showcasing that mistake as well. Same thing, man, whatever you have written it for backend configuration, the same thing you have to do it. Chichi, bucket.
Bucket is bucket.
Training. Key, this is most important. See, what I am saying is,
So simply we can remember key is like path.
correct. Yeah, key is like a path.
Okay.
Okay. Previously, you have seen it as like this, correct?
Yes.
correct?
Yes, bro.
If you use the same thing, the same path, what happens, there is already another terraform.tf state file is there, right? In the
Yes.
S3 bucket of the same path,
Yes.
that will overwrite.
Okay.
If that was overwritten, then S3 bucket will gone.
S3 bucket is gone.
Of course, because in this path, what content it has in the terraform.tf state?
This one, instance.
S3 bucket information is there under that path, correct?
Right now it is having S3 bucket.
Exactly. If we use the same key which we used for that one, it will overwrite, correct?
Yes, bro.
What does it mean overwrite? The present state, what it is there in the terraform.tf state, that will be deleted and it will sit the new things, correct?
Yes, yes.
And while deleting it, it deletes even the S3 bucket as well.
Yes, bro. Yes.
So it's a very dangerous thing. To avoid that, here you have to maintain a folder. Just for technical purpose, I'm using a dev folder. If not, you can put your shaker, a name called shaker. So now what happens is, whenever if you hit Terraform init, apply all those details, that will be saved under this path, under this shaker here. So it will not disturb the existing S3 bucket configuration.
So now it will not get override because we have changed the path.
Exactly. So this is a one-time task. Okay, saved it. Now what I will do is I'll hit Terraform init, starting on the same line of the block. Again, I done some mistake of brackets. What mistake I have done? Is correct only, right?
We have additionally provided one, bro.
Nothing else. I think it is correct only. Terraform. Okay, spelling Terraform. Yeah, we'll see what happens. A block must have block content delimited by this thing, starting on the same line as the block header. What does it mean? The Terraform configuration must be valid before initializing so that Terraform can identify which modules and providers need to be installed.
We have kept one additional closed bracket, bro, in that backend script line.
Oh, that's what I'm. Yeah. Correct. See, I opened this one. I forgot to put. Yeah. Correct. See, bracket. Every time there's some brackets. See here. Correct now, right?
Yes.
Hit init. Okay, I'm just hitting ls, man. Just for your confirmation, it doesn't create anything. It will not create here. It will create in a S3 bucket. Correct?
Yes, bro.
Okay, see here, validate. Success. Next, I'll hit plan. I'll hit apply. See what are the things that it is going to apply. Take some 15 seconds to create.
Bro, now it's getting stored in shaker.terraform.state in S3 bucket.
Exactly. That's what is the funda. If you hit ls, no terraform.tf state file here.
Yes.
Now go to the S3 bucket. Where it is. Now go to the Terraform, this bucket, hit this one. See, now you can see a folder called shaker.
Yes.
Under this shaker, you can see Terraform.tf state. If you want to view it, let me grant the permission. refresh. See, you can see all the content, what it is there in the TF state file of local. It's there here. We used to see it right from the local, how it was there and everything that will be done here. And whatever you do from that operation, it will store all the TF state files here. And now in the real world, what we will be doing is we will not give access to this bucket to any engineer.
Okay.
Got the point, right?
Yes.
Will
Yes.
not give access to this bucket to the any engineer. So now what happens is, right,
So we are locking it in that way. That is one way.
that is one way. Is like we are not granting access to the that particular bucket to the any of the engineer until our Devops and Cloud group. Correct.
Okay.
So now,
So
yeah,
only this backend script, whatever we have written for Terraform state, that same we can use for any files, right?
exactly. Any files. What is that? Can you repeat once again?
Now we are storing terraform.state file.
Yeah.
So, but here we're not mentioning source and path like that, but in script, if we mention any source and destination, in the sense, in that way we can customize and use it S3 as a storing purpose.
No. See,
Okay.
we cannot use the source and destination, something like that. See, now whatever the scripts that you want to write, now use this here. That's it. No problem at all. Every script, if you write 100 services also, it will be stored under this path. That's it. This is a one-time task for the project.
Okay. So if you want to change the configuration, in the sense, change the key and again apply it, right?
Yeah, if you want, so let's say like this is a script for the, let's like you have dev environment, QA environment. And
Yes.
for the dev, you have a script. And for the
Yes.
QA, if you are about to create a new one, simply copy the same thing and change the field of bucket name and the path. That's it.
Yes. That's it. Okay.
Or else like, put the same bucket name. Okay.
Yeah.
Put the same bucket name. Change the path of here.
Yes. Yes.
Instead of previously it was like dev. Thing like Shaker is a dev. Put it as QA.
Yeah.
So it will not affect any of the things actually. So whatever the things that it will go to the, if you are hitting dev script, it will go into the dev folder under the S3 bucket. If you're hitting the QA script, it will go under the QA folder in the S3 bucket.
Yes, bro. Yes.
So in this way, we can configure the backend of S3 bucket. So
Yes,
see, these are the mandatory fields. Okay, and we can add a lot of fields to this one. Example, you can add the KMS key management system, like adding additional fields. That's it, nothing else. To make it more, to make it like not should touch even any. So in this way, you can customize your these things. These are the mandatory fields in S3 bucket map. Got it?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah. And while here for state locking mechanism, we have to write the DynamoDB table over here. Correct.
Yes.
But for some reason, if I enter the DynamoDB table, it is locking actually. So I'll be checking that and I'll updating you that tomorrow in the session. Okay. Then why it is locking and everything. Let me check once again whether that is working or not. DynamoDB underscore table. Some mistake I have done. Minor mistake. Terraform hyphen training hyphen DynamoDB. Correct?
Yes, bro. The name is correct only.
One second. I don't want to do now. Let's destroy first. Not now. 1 second. Let's save it. Let's destroy first. Destroy. Fed up of this typing commands, man. Let's destroy this and then we'll add the table and apply it again by making a mess. That's what. Yeah, it's destroyed, right? Just go to the main and use this one, DynamoDB table. Oh, sorry, underscore table Terraform hyphen TRANING hyphen DynamoDB. Okay, now Terraform. You're saying hit Terraform init. Okay. Hey, wow, it is taking, man. Terraform validate. It's validated. Plan. It is locking over here. Okay. As of now, you just remove this DynamoDB table, man. I'll be saying tomorrow how to integrate here the DynamoDB for state locking mechanism. Okay. I missed something actually. I'll be checking that. Okay.
Okay.
As of now, I'll be hitting the same thing again.
Bro, I have seen Terraform refresh in the Terraform commands list. No use of that because you never used it.
No use of that. It's like refreshing the infrastructure, nothing else. See,
Okay.
I'll use it now. See, init is done, right? Validate.
More on like init is like refresh we are using.
See here, refresh will say. Empty. Acha, now I have not created anything, right? Okay, apply. I'll hit the refresh after the apply button now. Wait.
It okay, it refresh state file.
That's it.
Okay.
It means that like if there are any changes done in the GUI, if we hit this Terraform refresh, it automatically apply those changes. It's created, right? Hit ls, nothing is there here, and of course it will be there in where S3 bucket. Take that. See here it is there. December 9, 10:31. Now the time is 10:31, 59 seconds. Now the time is 10:32. Okay.
Yes.
And yeah, and as you said, you want a refresh command. I'm just going back. Terraform refresh. What it is saying, it is checking that particular state. Let's say for your instance, I'm just going to the EC2 instance of the created one. Okay. Okay, I'll change this tag just for time being. Okay, I'll put it as shaker. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'll hit refresh button. What happens, see, you can see on the screen. It is saying it is refreshing the state of this one. If you go to refresh, it's very bad command, man, if that is the case. So never ever do that command, okay? It is not even taking care. Don't do that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's it for this refresh commands and everything. So you got the understanding, right? Except that DynamoDB table, rest of the things that you understand, right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
So in the real time, what I have done it, that the same thing, we will be doing it. And be remember that this is a one-time task for the entire project. So
Okay.
any doubts so far before going to the next topic? Any doubts so far?
No, bro. We are only concentrating on state file storing and logging mechanism.
Exactly.
For that we are using S3 bucket as backend.
Exactly. Correct.
And we're
Correct.
assigning permissions accordingly.
Exactly. That's it.
Okay.
So that should be a very organized way that you have to do it. And be careful while doing it. See, you might be seeing that while I'm saying this topic, I used almost all saying as like 6 to 7 times as a word called as careful, careful, because
Yes.
this one is besides the entire infrastructure. If you do a simple mistake, see, simple mistake cause many things. If you go to main.tf and if you change this path, gone.
Yes.
If you change this path, gone. Entire infrastructure will be collapsed. That's the reason I recommend check 3 to 4 times after creation. No worries. Take your time and check it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. So the same thing, whatever I discussed, you can see on the theoretical words
So you
in the
mean to
Docker.
say that in the key, if you change anything, it will get override, right?
Exactly. Override in the sense means it recreates, it destroys and creates again.
Yes, it destroys and recreates.
If it destroys the Terraform TF style, existing Terraform TF style will go offline.
Yes, yes.
That's the main intention,
Okay.
See, I can showcase that as well. See, I can showcase that how to destroy everything. See, now what I'll do is, don't do this, but I'm just showcasing you how the problems will come. Now I've used this one.
Okay.
Now what happens, you see it. I'm hitting the destroy button.
So earlier in that path, we have S3 bucket, right?
Correct. If you do mistake, what happens? I'm showing you now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, let me hit plan now to showcase it. See, when I hit plan, what it is saying?
S3 will be destroyed.
Correct.
Yes, bro.
See how bad it is because of the path. See,
Yes.
I'll destroy now. What happens? You'll see the funda all gone. See. See now, it is destroying the S3 bucket. It is destroying the DynamoDB table. And it is saying that bucket is not empty. The bucket you tried to delete is not empty. It is showing the message like this is not empty. The bucket is not empty. It is showcasing. Let's go to the, what do you call this one, and just refresh and just go to the training bucket. See now, this is gone. Refresh. See, Dynamo table gone.
Yes, bro.
But where exactly Dynamo table script was there?
In that S3 bucket.
It was there in a folder called backend, correct?
Yes.
But when we change the path, it automatically deleted it, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
And like now it is saying for deleting the S3 bucket, it is saying that I'm okay to delete the S3 bucket, but the S3 bucket content is not empty. It is saying that the content is not empty.
Yeah, bro.
Correct.
Yes.
So yeah, if it just in simple case, like let's say like this is not there. I'm just saying you in a simple case. Let's say this is not there. Okay, let's say in the real world, like it is not there. Now you have only one file of this one. I'm just going here. I'm hitting the same button again. You already saying? Again, it is saying the bucket is not empty. The bucket you try to delete is not empty. So it is stopping at somewhere saying that this bucket is about to destroy, but this bucket has some content. But you think in actual scenario that your intention is not to delete the bucket, correct?
Yes.
Your intention is like you have to create a new script.
Yes.
But when you check here, because of the mistake, that wanted mistake only we have done of changing the path, it is vanishing it, right? It is saying it is corrupted the DynamoDB now.
Yes.
See, rather than doing that, just I'm creating a path over here. I'm doing again init. I'm saying a plan again. So you'll now see. See now, if you hit the apply button, it will create the new one, correct? But however, the instance which is already lying on the AWS instance, I mean AWS console, there's already instance with Raj, right? This information is gone now. Now you do not have this Terraform state file because we wantedly deleted it, right?
Yes.
So you understand, right? What my intention about to say you is never ever mess with the path.
Okay.
Never ever mess with the path. If you mess with the path, like, it's gone. It's like totally gone. It will create unnecessary things. That's what you have to test it before you're saying that it is complete or whatever. Got it?
Yes.
Just refresh it. See, now there will be a folder called dev will be created. See, dev folder is created and tf file is here. I'm destroying it now. Okay, coming back to the PPT. So you understand what you mean by this one and state locking mechanism and what are security challenges in this that we will be taking care. You say me what are the security challenges that will be face it. You just say me.
Security challenges
that we will face it in the S3 bucket.
Made it should be the access whoever we are giving.
Correct. Exactly right. Two
And
things
then
you have to be taken care. One
the
is
path and
yeah,
the bucket name.
correct. One thing is check it twice whether the terraform.tf state file stored in the local or not.
Okay.
Second one is grant that bucket only to the preferred engineers, not to everyone.
Yes.
That is most important. Let's say I have an access. I am not your DevOps guy. That's an example. I can go here and I can delete it, right?
Yes, yes.
So that's what, don't grant access of delete permission to anyone until it's required.
Yes, yes.
Got the point, right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah, that's it for this backend purpose. That's the security challenges that we have to be taken care in the mind.
Okay.
Okay, and now coming to the topic of Terraform registry. So this one I already showcased on day one actually, but what do you mean by registry in the layman language? This topic you'll be understanding maybe on the day 9th perfectly. The reason for that one is, what do you mean by registry in a normal English word is, you have created all the scripts. Let's say example, you have EC2 script, you created EC2 script, you created EBS script, you created VPC script, you created public subnet, private subnet script, you created internet gateway script. So it means you have almost all 6 to 7 scripts, correct?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Now what happens is, you are storing this all scripts in your GitHub repository. Okay. Now you are in the local. All the scripts that you have stored in the GitHub repository, now you are in the local. So now from our point of view, all the scripts which you're storing in the GitHub repository act as a registries.
Okay.
It means that we are storing all our scripts in some secured place. Whatever we want, we will be using that scripts. It will be some difficult now to understand because this Terraform registry will understand only when you undergo the module concept.
Okay.
Okay, but still I'm trying to make you understandable in theory as of now. You're getting understanding on the day 9th class. Sorry, day 8th class. I'm sorry, day 8th class. You'll able to understand on day 8th.
Okay.
Because on day, the reason is the main intention of registry is storing the scripts at one place, and depends upon our use, we'll be taking those scripts, taking in the sense, we are not going there and we are not copy pasting it. We are using the URLs of that particular scripts of that particular script only. Let's say I have 7 scripts in one GitHub repository. I want to now, as an engineer, now I am a DevOps engineer, I want to create a EC2 instance script. I'll use only the EC2 in that repository. I don't need rest of the things.
Okay, and in other way, we can share our skips with to other persons. We can secure it in registry as well.
No. Here the terminology registry in the sense is storing the script is one place, and that one place we are calling it as a registry in technical word. That's it.
Okay.
You're getting the point, right?
Yes.
See, at a layman example, you have a money. So you have money in your bank and you have money on your pocket. Now, as per the technical terminology, you can state as your bank is a registry.
Okay.
So we are taking, now you require some penny, now you require some 10,000. You'll go to the bank and you'll take only the 10,000, but you'll not withdraw all the amount, right?
Yes.
So in technical terminology, now as per your understanding is the bank is a registry.
Okay.
In that, what we want, we have taken it. But in the bank, it has everything.
Yes.
Similarly, you have written all the scripts in a modular fashion and you have stored it in some place. That someplace, we are calling it as a technical terminology as registry.
Okay.
In down the line, or maybe in the future, if you want any of the script, we will be using that script. Similarly, Terraform is also maintaining a registry. You got the point, right? What I'm about to say?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Similarly, Terraform is also maintaining a registry. If you want, you can use it. That is the main funda. Got it, right?
Yes, bro. Yes.
So if you go to the providers, like this one, go to the AWS. So you can see this is, you can come down. Okay. See, this is a one piece of VPC piece. This is a security group piece. This is IAM piece. This is EKS piece. If you want, use it, take this and download it from here.
Okay.
If you open it, you can see all the things in GitHub. Okay. But as my person, this is like Terraform is giving you an option that you can use it. Okay. This is a public one. Anyone can change anything over here, correct?
Yes.
So in the real world, we will not use these things. But for your practice purpose, if you want to fetch it, you can fetch it from here.
Yes.
So similarly, how Terraform is maintaining his own registry, in the real world, we will maintain our own registries and we'll pick up from that. So I hope as per the theory, you understand what is registry. In detail, in practical, like how we can fetch it, that you'll be understanding on day 8th or day 9th.
Okay, bro.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this ends with the today's topics, man. Any doubts in today's topics, except the DynamoDB table part? I'll check that. I have done some mistake in the DynamoDB table. I'll check that and I'll get back to you tomorrow. So other than that, in today's topic, any doubts in terms of registries, in terms of workspaces, in terms of graph, in terms of state backing, backend part, and in terms of state locking mechanism? Any doubts so far?
No, bro. It's clear only here.
It's clear, right? Yeah. If you have any doubts, as usual, like you can, I'm available in phone, you can ping me, you can call me, no problem. But please practice. This is like now in the call, like, you're able to see, wow, this is super, and wow, it is a beauty. But when you do start practicing, you might be facing a lot of errors. In that way only, like, we'll be overcome and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Chalo, it's done for the day. Shake it then. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Chalo, bye-bye.
Bye.